Hi guys, this is Sliver here, and in this video I'm going to tell you how to one-shot Torment for Belial in Diablo 4 Season 9 with a naked character. This means that immediately after reaching Torment difficulty, you can start farming Belial without any gear required at all, over and over again. So let's go. The setup is actually really simple. I'm going to take off all of my gear except my weapon to show you that this requires no gear at all, and I'm going to park in front of Belial's boss lair in Kyrgyzstan. Next, I want to make sure that I have the Enlightenment key passive. This is the only thing that is required for this run. You have to have the Enlightenment key passive. This is not steep at all. Next, after that, I want to activate this Enlightenment key passive, so I'm going to alternate between a fire spell, in my case Hydra, and a frost spell, in my case Frostbolt. So I'm alternating between those two spells, I'm casting one after each other, and then I'm looking at the Enlightenment stacks that are building up on my character's buff bar. When these Enlightenment stacks reach 100, then they will start decreasing, and this is when Enlightenment is actually active. So when this decreasing Enlightenment stack, when the active Enlightenment is present, then I'm going to get into the boss layer itself through the portal. And if I did it right, when I load in the boss layer, I will have a little bit increased fire damage percentage on my character sheet. And next, all I want to do is repeat this. So I'm going to alternate between the two spells, build up the Enlightenment stacks, activate Enlightenment by getting the Enlightenment stacks to 100, and when Enlightenment is active, I'm going to leave the boss layer through the portal. When I'm out, I can check my character sheet that my fire damage has increased. I'm going to continue this for a few minutes, and through my attempts, my fire damage percentage is going to exponentially increase to ridiculous amounts. So when I have a lot of extra fire damage percentage, let's say 3 to 5 minutes of doing this rotation, I am ready to go into the dungeon itself. So I'm going into the dungeon, and while I am going into the dungeon towards the boss, there's one extremely important thing to remember. In the last hallway between those two statues, there is a trigger for resetting our fire damage percentage. So if I just went through this hallway between those two statues, then my fire damage percentage will be reset to normal. I definitely do not want that, and in order to avoid that, I have to once again build up my Enlightenment stacks and activate Enlightenment. And then, when I have an active Enlightenment on me, then I can go through the hallway and all the way to Belial. Next, you can see that I kept my ridiculously high fire damage percentage, so all I have to do is summon the boss, summon a Hydra, and this Hydra will immediately one-shot T4 Belial. And I am still naked. Another very good thing is that the fire damage percentage buff does not reset after killing Belial once, so you can repeat killing Belial over and over and over again, one-shotting him over and over again without any gear. Now obviously this relies on a bug, so you risk the chance of getting banned if you use this. However, this has been in the game for 5 days or something, and for some reason Blizzard didn't decide to fix it yet, so they would have to ban thousands of people by this time who have tried this bug. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Bye.